So the first cat that we have for you today is probably the longest resident in the shelter. If you know, he might be top two, but he's definitely been with us for quite some time, and he's a little hungry this morning. We're shooting this, and he hasn't quite gotten his breakfast yet, so he can be hangry, and he loves a good churro, that's for sure. But Decker is a cat that's about 6 to 7 years old, and he is definitely a cat that the volunteers at least are talking about how much they enjoy him. He sits on a lap, he's very social, he's very outgoing, he's very confident. There's really no restrictions on the type of home that Decker can go into, except for one, and that's that he just can't live in a home with dogs. Sometimes we do some dog testing with our cats, we walk a dog through, and he has quite a visceral reaction to seeing the dog. So it just wouldn't be safe for anybody to have Decker living in a home with another dog.
So Decker's been with us since early December 2021. Has he been at the shelter the whole time?
Actually, Decker spent 4 months of his stay with us in a foster home, and that's because he came to us as a cat with wounds of unknown origin, which means if they have a bite or a puncture or something like that, and we can't identify where that wound came from, we don't know if it came from a rabid animal. So the health department requires that they be quarantined because we didn't have a vaccine history for a period of 4 months. So we're very fortunate in that we have several people who will take those animals on and follow the strict protocols for that quarantine, and then after he finished that, he came back to the shelter to be made available for adoption.
So we know Decker doesn't prefer the company of dogs. How's he feel about other cats?
Decker actually does really well with other cats. He actually lives in one of our kitty cabanas right now, and since he's been in there, he's had a couple of different roommates. He lived with Elfie for a while, and then Elfie got moved out, and then now he's living with Waylon, and he's doing really well, engaging, and he's definitely showing his true personality with the visitors, staff, volunteers in there as well. So he's a little nervous out here with the lights and the different people and being in a different room than he's accustomed to, but if you visit him in the kitty cabana, you'll see what a wonderful companion he truly can be for your family.